What's going on, y'all? Sim here, along with Daisy Days, and we get to watch another horror movie, which I got Shudder, which was stupid of me because I ended up getting Shudder, had a free trial, and then I ended up having my old account, did it again, and I paid for it. Oh well, it's $6 a month, so I get 1 month. But there's some cool horror movies here. But we just found out that I just found out the VHS 1994 is coming out. And the thing is, this is my first ever VHS, I think. Or maybe I did something else. I don't think so. Maybe this is the first one I did. I don't know, but it's like a little found footage film style, and I was like, oh well, let's go for it. But if you can tell, yeah, as you can look at her, with that's what it was.
This thumbs down.
This brutish, this setting. These cops go to this place. It's just some cult. It's all these old videotapes.
It's like it's like a drug ring or something. They say it's a drug ring.
Oh no, it's some cult fucking film thing, and it keeps going back. So you go to the one story, and it goes the back and forth, and it goes back to the cult thing. So there's the SWAT thing. These stories suck. I mean, maybe the first one. I think the first one was the best one, probably, after watching all this shit.
No, I disagree. I think the last one was probably the best.
Oh, I kept falling asleep a little bit. But
you have the first story, which is about some kind of rat in the sewer.
It's like an urban legend kind of thing. And you had this woman who's a news reporter, and yeah, that was cool, a little interesting stuff. But
she goes into the sewer, and she thinks she's like an alcoholic, but she thinks that there's homeless people in the sewer, and she insists upon interviewing them because she wants to win a Pulitzer. And yeah, as you can tell, this woman's not very likable.
Bitch.
So her and the cameraman go deeper into the sewer, and they find out that it's like a whole cult of like
this ugly
people
motherfucker
who worship this rat man.
Yeah.
Thing that eats people, and they melt the cameraman's face, and she escapes, and it ends where she's like, "Thank you, I'm glad to be back after being rescued," and what was it, like Radama, something like that. She's like, "This year the pumpkin festival's going on, and hail Radama," and she's going on about Radama, and
burns the guy's face,
and then she pukes into her coworker's face, and it melts his face. And it's all stupid.
Yeah, that's the first one. I don't really give a shit. Then you have that fucking the empty wake, which is about this lady for the wake of this funeral home.
And she thinks the man inside of it is alive, and it is definitely the most boring out of all of them. And it ends where the man comes out of the coffin, and she starts to talk to him, and then, out of nowhere, a whole fucking tornado comes and destroys everything. Except the camera, of course. Can't have the camera, and she just walks out. That's it.
Yeah. I have nothing to say about it. It was, after watching it...
It was boring.
Yeah, this film was just completely just... I thought it was going to be entertaining, more blood, gore shit, but... No. I don't care. The third one, okay, we have our foreign one. The subject. This is where I got caught off, because I like to watch dub shit. I don't like to watch subtitle shit, but what is it? I don't even care.
It's a mad scientist who's doing experiments on people that is reminiscent of like the Holocaust, I guess you could say. He's like making these creatures, and he's like in China or South Korea.
He's
or something.
Wanted.
Yeah, and he takes this woman and he makes her, I guess you could say, a camera head.
Yeah, they look like some camera heads. They look like something.
Anyway, he makes her head a video camera. And, like, there's this creature in there that's got a giant long sword for an arm, and the police break in, but the sword creature kills them all. And
not interested at all. This story was like the shits. This was the shits for me.
You know, it ends where she
Not
finally...
interested in this whole storyline. Not interested in the fucking characters. And this, like, I don't care. I kept falling asleep.
Then, you know, she meets the guy, and the guy's like, I want to live too. And of course he dies, and she dies, and she gets shot to death by the police because they think she's a freak.
Yeah.
Well, and it's just
didn't care for
dumb.
it. That was a
Didn't make any sense.
And then you have the militia one, which I kept dozing off. I don't know. It's the white. It's like a white supremacy group.
No. I can explain this one. Okay. Basically, it is Ruby Ridge, Waco, and the Oklahoma City bombings all tied into one giant cult.
It's in Michigan.
But Waco and Ruby Ridge and stuff all existed outside of this cult, which does not make a bit of sense. But anyway, they're this militia group, and they live off the grid, and they want to blow up a federal building. Meanwhile, you know, there's this guy they repeatedly kill over and over and over, and that's never explained.
Now, was he the vampire, maybe? I don't know.
I think he was the vampire.
I don't remember. See,
I
lost focus.
It did not make a bit of sense. Anyway, they decide to party it up before they blow up the building with the daycare in it. They literally say that.
It's a John Goodman ripoff.
John Goodman?
Like the leader. Like he was like a ripoff, like kind of acting like him.
Yeah, the acting in this movie is the worst I've ever seen. But
I didn't care. They blew a vampire and they martyred himself. Well, the vampire killed itself and killed him. He killed himself and then blew up the whole fucking compound. So that's how it is. And I didn't give a shit about that either. And then we go back to the whole
honestly, that one was just tacky and disrespectful.
Yeah, that shitty. And then we go, that's the end one. And then we go back to this cult thing, which the cops one was a traitor or something. I don't care. I thought I was going to enjoy this.
It was all for a fetish film. I'm dead serious. Yeah. It ends where they tie him up.
Kill him. Goodbye. It's like,
and they're like, we make fetish films. And it's like, that's it?
It's bullshit. It's just horseshit. It sucks. It was lame.
It was so bad.
And it's... Oh, yeah, well, it was very bad. It was just, I thought I was going to enjoy this. No, I thought it was piss. I ain't watching this shit ever again. I mean, I thought VHS, they had some fucked up ones before in the past. I haven't seen them. I saw a couple. I saw the first one, but I just didn't really care for them as much. But I don't know. But that was really, I don't care. I don't recommend this film. It's not rewatchable. But I plan on doing every time me and my girlfriend hang out. We're gonna start watching a movie all the time. So hopefully the next movie will be good. I want to try to find a good classic 80s. Yeah, she's having fun. But, alright. I'll see you guys later. Peace.